Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. Now this is a video for Team Cashback and especially for those people who like just a one card setup, one card to rule them all, or just a strong card for non-category spend, even if you have a few other cards in your wallet. Now we have looked at 2% cashback cards like the Citi Double Cash, 2.5% credit cards like the Alliant Credit Union Visa Signature Card, and now in this video we will be looking at 3% cashback cards. Yes, that's right. Cards that earn 3% cashback on all your spending or on categories so broad that it practically covers everything. So this is 5 3% cashback credit cards that you need to know about. And this video is brought to you by Aura, but more on that later. Number 1, the Paceline Visa Signature Credit Card. So this card is billed as the first ever health and wellness credit card, and it rewards you with higher cashback rates when you work out. Yes, you heard that right. Your credit card cashback rate is tied to whether you exercise or not. So the way it works is the card earns 1.5% cashback on all purchases and 2.5% on health and wellness purchases. But if you do over 150 minutes exercise per week, that doubles your cashback rate. So 1.5% becomes 3% and 2.5% becomes 5%. So you'll earn 3% on everything, but what qualifies as health and wellness for the 5% category is pretty broad. It includes things like gyms, drugstores, athletic apparel, but even some grocery stores that Paceline considers healthy, like Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. But how does Paceline know whether you've done your 150 minutes of exercise per week in order to increase your cashback? Well, that is the one thing that could be considered a caveat about this card, and that is that you need to buy an Apple Watch so that you can track your elevated heartbeat. But the cool thing is that the card will actually give you $429 worth of credits over a 12-month period in order to pay for your Apple Watch. But these credits are split up into weekly amounts that you only receive if you do your 150 minutes worth of exercise for that week. Now, what counts for the exercise goal? What will trigger it? Well, an elevated heart rate as defined by Paceline is 120 beats per minute. However, they do say this can shift up and down depending on your fitness level, but your Apple Watch will know what counts as an elevated heart rate due to exercise because it's monitoring you the whole time. So I don't think there's any way to cheat. But for me, I think I wouldn't need to cheat anyway. I think I could actually do this at least over the winter, because over the winter, I tend to go skiing every Monday. Yeah, it's great being self-employed. While other people are in their offices, I get to do this. And that means that for at least some of the day, most probably 150 minutes or more, I should be skiing at a level that elevates my heartbeat over 120. However, when we get to the summer, I just kind of chill out and relax. Maybe I do a bit of kung fu practice sometimes, but there's no way I'm doing over 150 minutes per week, unfortunately. So I'm not sure that I would get a year's worth of credits to pay for the watch, but you know what? I guess the whole point of this is to use a financial incentive to force you to exercise. So it can only be a good thing, and maybe I should try it. Let me know if you would be able to pull this off in the comments below, and let's move on to our next card. Number 2, the Revenued Business Card. Now this is a card that I recently did a video on. I had a great time pretending to rent out cars and run an Airbnb to make that video. Anyway, this is a business card that earns 3% back on all your spending with no limits, and it uses your business revenue instead of your credit score in deciding whether to give you a card or not. The thing is for this though, you do genuinely need to be running a business. You can't be like, I do garage sale arbitrage and I sell over $100 worth of cuddly toys each month on eBay. Gary V is my hero.
All right, stuffed animals continue to be my score. 50 cents a pop, Dumbo, Disney store. Snuffleup, I guess.
Or like this. Yeah, I make SoundCloud rap. I get $2.50 per 1,000 plays.
How many plays have you had?
Oh, 45 or maybe 46. Oh yeah, 46. Oh, you want to hear my Christmas single?
All right.
Get nothing in your stocking but coal this Christmas, cause you've been messing around in my business. Santa Claus in your area, causing the mass hysteria. It's Christmas, motherfucker.
It's very 90s, not really cloud rap. Maybe that's why you only have 46 plays.
Or like this. I'm trying to make money starting my own YouTube channel. Oh wait, we do actually make money doing that. Bad example. So if you have a business that is bringing in $10,000 or more per month and you've been in business for 6 months, you will be eligible to apply for this card. But maybe you don't want a business card. Now, there are plenty more options for personal cards that I'm going to get into in just a second. But first of all, if you're interested in applying for credit cards and reaping all the rewards, you need to protect your credit score and your personal information from thieves who will steal your identity and set up fraudulent credit accounts in your name and thus trash your credit score and also cost you a lot of money. Did you know that identity theft is the fastest growing crime in America, with a new victim every 14 seconds? Well, that's why I have partnered with Aura, the sponsor of today's video. They offer ID theft protection, fraud monitoring, VPN, password management, and antivirus software all in one app. Chances are you've used one of these services already, but if you don't have all of them working together, it's kind of like locking the front door, but then leaving the kitchen window open. Thieves can still get in. And unfortunately, the shock of trying to open your email one day and discovering the password's been changed, or looking at your credit report and discovering that a new credit account has been opened in your name and it's already been maxed out, has happened to 3 people in just the time I've been talking to you about Aura. But thankfully, Aura monitors the dark web for your leaked information. They found 3 instances of my data out there. It monitors your credit report, sending warnings of suspicious activity to your phone, and keeps your passwords in a safe place while protecting all your devices with antivirus and VPN, which keeps your personal info encrypted. So protect you and your family at aura.com/Ben Hedges. And if you sign up with my link now, Aura will give you a 2-week free trial of the service. Let us know how many instances of your data Aura finds on the dark web. And oh, look at the time. That's 5 new victims of identity theft. Let's get back to the video. Number 3, the PayPal Mastercard. This card came out this year and it gets 2% back on everything, but that gets bumped up to 3% if you pay through PayPal. And there are many merchants that accept PayPal these days. A lot of online websites do, but also in store as well if you pay using a QR code through the PayPal app. Merchants like Target, Walmart, and Home Depot. And then you don't need to do a load of push-ups with your Apple Watch to maintain your 3%. I especially like how they attack the 5% rotating category cards here. No restrictions, no rotating categories, no annual fee. A bit of passive aggression there from PayPal. As long as they don't fine me $2,500 for spreading misinformation, I'm okay. And how the cashback works with this one is that the cashback rewards get transferred to your PayPal account, where you can use them either to make more purchases through PayPal, or you can transfer them out to your bank account. All right, let's move on to the next one. Number 4, the Amex Blue Cash Everyday. All right, I know what you're gonna say. Ben, this card doesn't earn 3% back on everything. It has categories. And yes, that is true, but the categories are very broad, and thus it could end up being a good catch-all card. You earn 3% on supermarkets, online shopping, and gas, and then 1% on everything else. And each category is limited to $6,000 in spend per year. So that's $18,000 per year that you can earn 3% on. The only big category I would say is missing is dining, and I guess maybe travel. If you want another card that earns 3% on an even larger range of categories, and this card is 3 points per dollar, although it can be redeemed as cashback, so it's kind of interchangeable. But anyway, that would be the City Premier. Check out these categories: restaurants, supermarkets, gas stations, air travel, and hotels. So many categories that it's almost like an unlimited 3% card. However, they are points that you earn, and it does have a $95 annual fee, so I'm not giving it its own section, but I'm just putting it here for your information. But now let's get back to the actual brief of our video, and I'm gonna give you one final card that does really give you 3% cash back on everything. One card to rule them all. It's the card the Illuminati would use, and that is number 5, the Fidelity Rewards Visa Signature Card. The logo is literally an Illuminati pyramid, and if you're a member of a Masonic lodge or work for Denver International Airport, you get a discount on the annual fee. I'm just kidding, there is no annual fee. So how this card works is that by default it gets 2% back on everything, which is already strong and is up there with cards like the City Double Cash, etc. But then if you have varying amounts of money invested in a professionally managed account, it has to be professionally managed with Fidelity stock brokerage, you can increase those rewards by differing amounts through a program called Fidelity Rewards Plus. And this program is similar to Bank of America's Preferred Rewards program. Let's tell you how it works. So if you have $250,000 managed by Fidelity, you're a gold member and you get bumped up to 2.25% cashback. Over $1 million and you're a platinum member and you get 2.5% cashback. and over 2 million, you're a Platinum Plus member and you get 3% cashback on everything, unlimited. And you can see here it says highest cashback rate for everyday purchases. I don't know what they're comparing it to. Maybe a comparison between the other cards in the Grand Master of the Masonic Lodge's wallet? Because Mr. Paycheck to Paycheck over here is getting 3% anyway just by working out for 2.5 hours in the gym each week with the Paceline card. So guys, I think this all shows there is a way for most people, if they really want it, to get 3% cashback on everything. Whether that's by working out, being already rich, running a business, or just being very selective where you shop and making sure you go to merchants that use PayPal. But what there is not is an easy option where you can just get a card that gets you 3% on everything without you having to do anything special, okay? It's like that for 2% cards. You got the Citi Double Cash, Wells Fargo Active Cash, TD Double Up card, etc. They all earn 2% back and you can sign up for them and get approved with a reasonably mediocre credit score. But it isn't like that with the 3% cards. You do actually have to put in a little bit more work or settle for a card that gives you 3% on broad categories but not quite everything. And guys, if you know any more 3% cards that we missed, please leave them in the comments below, or even if you just know some unusual cards that you'd like to see us report on, let us know about those as well. That Paceline card was suggested by a viewer, and it's a really cool, interesting card that I think everyone should know about. A big thank you to the sponsor of today's video, Aura. Don't forget, you can get protected against identity theft and you can get a 2-week trial of their system with my link below. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.